So we don't usually talk about Facebook because, to be honest, there aren't usually a huge amount of new features on Facebook to discuss. But we shouldn't disregard it because it is the world's most used social media platform. It's the one that gets the highest amount of monthly active users still globally and here in the UK. So even though people maybe don't use it in the same way that they used to, they are still active on the platform. And Facebook has decided to go for a little bit of a redesign. TechCrunch are identifying this as their Gen Z redesign. But on the app, you may find that there is a new interface that's being tested. Some of you might have this, some of you might not. They're basically testing a few new features to make it a bit less overwhelming when you log into Facebook because there's so many different elements that you do see when you log in. One of the most interesting updates is by having this new local and explore tab. So these two new tabs will pull together content from all of the different areas of Facebook. So, for example, in the local content, you'll be able to see content from Reels, Marketplace, groups, and events, all local to you. So it's basically just pulling in everything that's really, really relevant to you in that feed. In the Explore tab, again, it will pull in lots of different elements. So you'll be able to see videos, reels, marketplace, groups, events, all to do with things that you're likely to be interested by. And of course, that is down to things that Facebook knows about us based on what we click on and what we talk about. So really interesting to see this new redesign. And I think, again, it just reinforces Facebook's place in the marketplace of social media platforms as a really good place to know what's going on. So a lot of people go to Facebook to make plans, to see what's happening in the local area, to see what their friends and family are up to. And they are recognizing this by pulling together these big new feeds of content. Another thing that they're doing, which I think is a really good update, is they're introducing a fully up-to-date video tab. So this is much more of a seamless video experience. You can see the difference between over on the left, if you look under the word video, you have at the moment a segregated approach to video on Facebook. You've got live video, you've got reels, you've got video from people you're following. It's a little bit messy and complicated. Whereas over on the right-hand side, there will be a new tab just called video. And this will include short form content, long form content, live video. You'll basically be able to scroll through it like you would the Reels feed or like you would on YouTube Shorts. And it's much more seamless. The other thing to note is that this is going to be a full screen video tab. So make the most out of full screen content here. You can see over on the right hand side the difference between posting something full screen and posting something horizontal, which appears with these huge blank spaces above and below the video and just doesn't look that great. So it will be very much a vertical first format that will be preferred by Facebook, and I'm sure will be preferred by the algorithms. So that's a good one to note. At the moment, as you scroll through Facebook, you've got kind of separation between video content, reels, you've got live content weaved in there, but it's in these separate elements, which is sometimes quite hard to navigate. So I'm looking forward to seeing this new seamless video feed. And I think it further reiterates the point that you need to be thinking vertical first for all your social video content.